Jack was the type of nigga who he was always giving. He was just a real giving person. You feel me? Like anytime I was somewhere or anywhere, or I ain't about to say shit. You feel me? That nigga was just here dub, here this. You feel me?
It wasn't supposed to be you, bro. It wasn't supposed to be you. It hurt my heart. I just thank you for everything you've done for me. I miss you, my kids miss you, my wife miss you, the whole mob miss you. We're just gonna keep this shit lit for my nigga, man. You know, I would have been cut and went home and all this shit after shows. It's 3 in the morning and we at the studio. I ain't never been at no studio this late just to kick it and fuck with us, man. But this what you want, this what you did. So I'm gonna keep this shit lit for you, my nigga. My king. That's what you is. You was a king and you taught us to be kings. So I'm gonna keep your movement alive to better us. Because if you don't know what Jack was about, he was about bettering us as a people. Not just black people, but everybody as a whole, everybody from the ghetto, everybody from the hood. He wanted better for us.
You know what's supposed to asking, Umi Mac 10. Can I be a bitch? No, you can be my hoe. I'll put you on the track and bring you back on my seat. Get on your knees so I can smoke green leaf. Take a chase for me. They found dope in my show. Take a chase for me. Act like a PIT. Pull out, don't let go. Do what you got, don't come back show. Cause you might get mocked. I'm a pimp and hoes ain't shit. I used to fuck them and forget about them. Now they bring me back, make you spill from my stack till I feel I can drink with it. That's for now I never would. She's mine, but she blind to the fact that I'm the jacker. Mr. Calico Packer, I got to fuck to be the boss, she just a black girl lost. Yeah, my game plan is chalk. It's the jacker, Mr. Packer, I got to make this life in an Acura. Imagine being broke, no clothes, no show. And I'm play on the road. Fuck that, I'd rather be the young shot in the track. Selling dope to the road. My mama raised me like a Mac, so I stuck with the couch. My phone name was this wrong. Keep them bitches outside my name. I learned to break the whole pockets and break that young girl heart. Evil whispers in my head, coming on top till I'm ballin'. She come back holding your cash and beat her ass till she crawlin'. Pimp on for dope. It's like jealous. Young sticks up the wax in this game that'll get you paid. So I let the whisper guide me. Put the past behind me, cut the cash. I got my town by the road, coughing up Mexico. He really behind my smoke. Ain't no love, I snow. Turn me into a killer. The thriller won't stop. Keep my got 10 niggas. $1,000 angles plus casino and banks.
You got a bomb nigga, handle that shit like a real nigga.
And it's real. Maybe if they kill another president, they make a $3 bill. Must be real. It's the Mr. I got it. Like this life in the Acura. Imagine being broke, no clothes, no show. Fuck that,
go like that.
Can I get you guys to stand on this side of the street?
See no funeral, they ain't even trying to get I don't know how much love this man has for everybody though. We gonna do it. Y'all don't do it. So y'all don't understand. But we know this man. It might not mean nothing to y'all, you know. But it means something to us, man. We all money. All here. Everybody loves him. You gonna tell us you gonna take something down? Come on, how you gonna do that? You got his body yet though. Understand? Easy to respect. I'm ready.
What's up, blood? I think you get out kind of loud, mouth and crowd. Like I put in work with the skirt. I raised up my shirt. You wasn't hollow tips hurt. So back up, y'all, cause you don't want me. Uni MAC, you don't want me. It's the time, Mr. Calico Packer. I have to make this life in the Acura. No clothes, no show. Fuck that, I'd rather be a young shot. Selling dope.
Out here, man.
Hey, that's all we need to get back by that music. Huh? Hey, turn that shit up.
Rest in peace, my nigga.
Hey, look.
Rest in peace, my nigga.
Hey, I'm the same nigga, look.
Mob in peace, nigga.
Check this out. Knock your teeth down your throat, CBGs in my Raiders coat. All trap money, split the C in my speedboat. I live in the bay, that's a place that never need Joe. I can guarantee the best thing you ever seen before. Really, I'm on the motherfucker that you need to know. Been in corners, call it cold, they ain't getting up. 30s on my cover, street promise we be sitting up on the block, half hard head, quad. Remember that? The Lord came out to speak, let's peel the cap. Remember me? Did it all for the MOB, seeing shit you dream to see. It's the life that won't be right till my niggas free. Yeah, I'm saying, don't say the world, but I'm just a man. And wanna sleep on the truth, but I overstand. This is no ropes and shit, have to hold your hand. Being broke is the life I'll never live again. Yeah, like
What's going on, y'all? It's Chewy Gomez out here with the Lava May folks. These folks are doing a great job and a great service to the community for those folks out there that are homeless, and not even the homeless. I mean, there's a lot of folks that are using this that aren't homeless, right?
It's true, yeah. There's a lot of low-income folks or folks that are housed in places where maybe the showers don't work, or they're unsavory, or maybe they're not private or not always hot. So we do serve primarily houseless folks on the street.
Now, folks taking a shower, they don't want to get back in their dirty clothes. Is there an option for them to get some clothes at all here? I don't know.
We do have clothing donations. You know, it's all donation based, so the stock fluctuates. But we do have a lot of volunteers or even community members that bring clothes out. So we typically do stock underwear and socks always. If you got goods.
Oh, nice. So if you guys got some socks, you guys care to donate, you got some extra shirts. You know, we all outgrow our shirts. I'm into a 3X now, so I got to donate my 2Xs. But yo, get down there and connect with lavamay.org and make your donations.
So if you want to help out, you can do it right now by purchasing one of these shirts here. Go to beatsforhope.com and get one of these Beta LA Lava May shirts. All proceeds are going to be going right here to the lavamay.org organization. Thank you for your time, man. Yeah. Appreciate you so much.
Thanks for coming.
Right now we need some love.
Welcome to Sweet Fingers, where the flavors of Jamaica come alive. Our talented chefs blend authentic Jamaican ingredients with a touch of love and passion. From tender oxtail stew to flavorful coconut shrimp to our snapper fish, we serve up the best of Jamaican cuisine. Whether you're looking for a taste of Jamaica or an unforgettable dining experience, Sweet Fingers is the place to be. Feel the rhythm, taste the spice, and immerse yourself in the vibrant Jamaican nightlife at our restaurant, where every night becomes a celebration of island flavors and unforgettable experiences. Come and experience the soulful flavors of Jamaica today. Nobody does it like Sweet Fingers, baby.
Check, live on Bay Life Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the unstoppable Stewarts!
Looking back on what it was, knowing I would rise above, of having the feeling of crumbling buildings crashing on me. I feel free to do my own thing, to battle in the ring against my worst enemy within me. Head high to the rising sun, knowing who I can become. Never complacent, never adjacent, always number one. I have begun. I've been around the dark and back. I think I ought to know a thing or two. And I know the strength in me you can achieve inside of you. I'm unstoppable. No one can break me. I'm unstoppable. Nothing can take me. Oh no. I'm unstoppable. I'm gonna make it unstoppable in the face of no agreement. I take me for who I am. Everything falls into plan. I've been through the the struggle, the fight and the tussle, the pearls beneath the sand. So take my hand, the future's right before your eyes. You gotta realize, in order for you to win, you got to get back up and fight. I'm unstoppable, no one can break me. No, no, I'm unstoppable, nothing can take me. Oh no, I'm unstoppable. I'm gonna make it unstoppable in the face of no one.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We want to thank y'all for tuning in. Boom.
Lights, camera,
action. Action. Oh, okay. Yeah, how's everybody doing? I'm sorry. It is a special Monday here, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Unstoppable Stewarts. My name is Lavelle Stewart, and I'm here, as you all already know, with my beautiful wife, Stacy Stewart, and with our special guests up in the building. We are representing their brand because we do black-owned businesses here at the Unstoppable Network. So without further ado, we'd like to have these young ladies introduce themselves, and thank y'all for being here.
Yes.
Yolanda Chavis.
Okay.
Asata B.
That's what's up.
Asata
That's what's
B.
up. That's what's up. And we are definitely, without further ado,
The name of their business.
Yes, and things happen in real time. So please explain your business, what you do, and why you're here today.
Good evening. We are Lumina, which is a cannabis brand here out of Oakland.
Y'all heard it first.
We go way back with Lavelle.
Yes.
And we have a new sister, Stacy.
Yes.
So we're appreciative for having you bring us on to highlight us.
Yes.
We really appreciate it. We're a good story, but we're going to make it short today.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, these ladies, let's back up. It's our anniversary, and we had an anniversary party, and these ladies donated to our 420 gift bags. And
yes,
let me
they
tell
did.
you.
Shout out to them for doing that.
Thank you. People were talking about our gift bags. They was like, wait a minute, these gift bags go. What else y'all got in here?
Exactly.
We had stuff for them to roll with. We just want to thank you guys for supporting our anniversary party. Really,
it was
epic.
A lot on that particular day.
It was epic.
It was a blessing for us.
Yes, it meant a lot to us that y'all was able to come out and do that for us, because everybody who came to the event, they truly enjoyed what we were doing, so that was a beautiful thing.
Do we have any pictures of our event? Yes, we do. Let's
our fabulous producer,
yes.
Go ahead and put them things up. God bless you.
We are
Happy
celebrating.
Monday to you. You know what I mean? So we just sending a shout out to our DJ. He doing what he do all the time, every day, Monday through Friday. He don't stop, but today, you know what I mean, he is in the building with us.
Yes, he
doing
is.
what we do.
Yes, he is. We'll bring the pictures up later. So when did you guys start your? Oh, they.
Not yet.
Mm-mm.
Not yet. Close,
When did you
but
guys?
not yet.
When did you guys start to?
Okay.
Yeah, don't. Oh yeah, there we go. We got some side pictures up.
Yeah.
There
we
pictures.
go.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Y'all came when I had an outfit change. I changed my
Right.
outfit. That's my mother-in-law right there.
Mhm.
Some of our guests. We really had a good time. Our actual anniversary is not until tomorrow.
Right.
But we celebrated this weekend.
Shout out to all the bulls in the building. Y'all know what it is.
All the bulls.
All the bulls in the building.
It's bull
Orange
season.
is turned way up right about now.
Yes,
You know what
we
I'm
had a
saying?
lovely
We
time.
on a whole nother level.
Exactly.
Go Warriors. What you talking
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. We just wanted to thank
But we ain't
everybody.
talking about them bulls. We ain't talking about no Chicago Bulls.
What are we talking about?
We talking about Taurus the Bulls.
Ah.
Yeah. We ain't talking about no Chicago Bulls.
Oh.
I ain't never been no fan of Chicago. No disrespect to the Shy, but your team, I don't rep them. I represent this Bay Area, and Golden State is my team.
All right.
Yes. Yeah, I was going to that stadium when the tickets was $30.
Yeah, now you
know
can't
what I
get a
mean?
ticket for $30 now.
Absolutely.
You're not
you
even
can't
in the
buy nothing
nosebleeds
at the
either.
concession stand for $30.
Nah,
You was
nah,
able to
nah.
sneak in then.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
you was hello, because I don't remember ever paying for a game.
Absolutely.
And then they start
Maybe
winning.
that's why they left.
Yeah, right. Right?
Imagine
No,
that.
they left. They got bougie. They got bougie on us.
Exactly.
Y'all know I sang the national anthem at a Warriors game
Oh,
before.
wow.
Yes, it was a Charlotte game. Yeah, and when I sang the national anthem, they were the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
You still had fans there. who was like,
There were fans there. There were fans there, but it wasn't like now. You know, everybody likes the Warriors now. You know, so that is what it is. So what I was asking is, what inspired you to create your business?
Well, this has been like a long time coming. We didn't just start. We started over 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Before this stuff became legal.
Imagine that.
Okay.
So everything they're calling legal now, we have done it.
Okay. Right.
From
Okay.
seed to sale.
Okay.
But to come into modern times and be safe.
Yeah.
And we decided to let's do this for real.
Yeah.
And stop looking over our backs. We was in Georgia for a long time, so that prompted us to come home because we're free here, basically.
Yeah.
The laws are different there, and their laws are probably not going to change for a while.
Yeah.
So we got back here like in 2014. We came back home in 2014, and with nothing, literally. Came here with nothing but a dream.
Right.
Wow.
But
Wow.
please tell these people.
And we from California,
But
but we're
please tell
coming
these
back with
people
it
what
back
your
home.
side hustle is. I mean, I know you got the cannabis thing going on, but let folks know like really how invested you is to this Bay Life situation, because we're on Bay Life Radio, and they need to know what time it is with you, because you are responsible for helping the individual that is someone that we all know and love in the Bay Area put that face on every day and get ready for these games, because if he don't stay healthy, he don't play. So we would like to, give you flowers for that. You know what I mean?
Giving her flowers.
Yes, yes, because
Thank
that's
you,
big.
thank you, thank
That's
you.
big. So literally.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
She's
just
telling
saying-
us her story of
I
how
really
she got
appreciate
here.
it.
Yeah, I know, but she didn't tell that part, and
Okay.
I wanted it to be
found a
known.
lot of
I'll,
parts.
I'll retract before.
Please.
With the marijuana, this has been a long time coming. I'm also a personal chef, so I've been
Yes.
cooking for a long time.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And I've been getting my own gigs
Yes.
for a very long time.
Yes.
I haven't had a real job punching a clock in a long time.
Come on now.
Until I came back to California.
Yes.
I worked at 2 years at UPS to get my feet on the ground.
Yes.
Then we went to the marijuana. I'm gonna tie it all
Yeah,
together
absolutely,
for you.
absolutely. It's kind of stuck.
So we came back in 2014, right? Came back in 2014, just trying to find our way.
Yeah.
We even moved to LA for a couple of years, was in LA, and was finding out about the equity programs all over. So we were in LA, and someone told us that we need to be in Oakland
Right.
because of the equity programs and how much
Here.
money they had here and they were giving away. And it was certain things you had to qualify to be in the programs here.
Right.
So Asata qualified.
Oh, wow.
Right.
So we found out when we found out she qualified, we
Moving
signed.
back to
We
Oakland.
came
Okay,
right back.
okay, we're
And-
going
and-
back.
and that's the thing
Well, we're
that-
moving on back.
That's the thing that we want to convey to our viewers, because a lot of people see what's happening now and think that, oh, it just happened for them. No, there's a unique backstory to this process, as it is with myself, as it is with my wife. And so people now see what we're doing now and have no clue of the struggle that an individual had to go through to get to this point.
Yeah.
So it wasn't to put y'all on blast, but to really show the viewers, people who are watching, that if you stay true to the script, and we always emphasize that when we talk about no nonsense, no buffoonery. We need real conversation from people who have really went through things before and understand the struggle
Yeah.
and what it is to now be successful, because folks think, you can just go get a lottery
Yeah.
ticket and the next
Win.
day you good. It don't happen like that.
Yeah, it's a process.
Absolutely.
And it's a process and it's timing. Timing
Yes.
is impeccable.
Everything.
Yes.
Yeah, it's everything. It's everything. And so when you go through the journey, it's not about the journey. It's about enjoying the journey.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
some people don't enjoy the journey.
No, not at all. And
Yeah.
that's the sad part about this whole process. And we see you two ladies really enjoying the journey.
Yeah.
And that's contagious, confectious, and everything else you can think of that reels people in to want to know exactly what this brand is about. What's so unique about this brand that other folks is doing? What makes you guys so unique and separates you apart from everybody else?
Later in the show, we're going to see what makes them, what
So
separates
one thing
them.
that's going to separate us from everyone else is we initially started off, we wanted to do an olive oil.
Okay.
Because I am cooking.
Right.
And we do everything around
Olive
food.
wheat butter.
Right.
So olive oil was the main thing. But we started, let me backtrack a little bit. Because when we got on the legal side, when we came back to Oakland, it was 2018. We came back to Oakland. No, she was catching the bus from LA every week to come take these classes, and I would stay in LA and work.
Okay.
And then eventually, she came and moved back, and I just was going back and forth.
Right.
Okay.
And then we
Y'all
both
was
came
tag
back.
teaming
Yeah,
it.
we both
Yeah.
came back. Didn't have a place to stay.
Right.
Didn't have a place to stay, but we was coming back and making it work for
How
us.
long was the class?
It was a 6-month class.
It was 6 months?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it basically was from the Hood Incubator. I qualified for this program. I won this opportunity to take these classes based on cannabis. It was business and cannabis classes infused. So we took classes at a dispensary that taught us about the actual cannabis side.
Right.
And then we took classes about business, any type of business. So we were exposed to different type of business. We had to create our business plan.
That's beautiful.
And it was a beautiful program because we had to merge them two together.
Okay.
And then we had to be able to separate ourselves. What's going to separate our brand from anyone else? And of course, we're connoisseurs. We love cannabis.
Right.
Nothing but good cannabis is going to go into our jars.
Understood.
We did a strain hunt and find, trying to find different farmers and cultivators who had quality cannabis, like it's street legally tested and not chemicals, that's important.
Right.
So we knew that this was important. And we're from Oakland. We know about good cannabis.
Yeah,
Granddaddy Purple.
Exactly.
Like sour diesel. We know about all these different strains.
And the beautiful part about this is that y'all women, because y'all are trailblazers in the community of people who just don't understand what's going on. So when they see you two ladies
and it's
moving
not too
and
many
shaking,
of us.
moving and shaking in this genre of hustle, it's like, wow, those are women. So this brand right here, y'all see, ladies and gentlemen, is by women, black women. So that's why we want to promote y'all and celebrate y'all today on a day, a couple of days after 420, which is the weed holiday. But just to really pay homage and respect what y'all doing in terms of how y'all are moving this product throughout all of this ignorance that's going on around here and still staying afloat. Because some young ladies out there may want to be cannabis growers or cultivators or just tied in to whatever they can be.
I have a suggestion. Our kids through Guide Ride, maybe we can connect with you guys to kind of show them, because you guys can't teach, right? You can.
Oh yes,
you can
we're
show
actually
them.
creating a platform.
You are?
Yes,
Okay, I think because here's the thing: when the kids today, everybody's not going to college. And there is not a lane for people who don't want to go to college. It's like if you don't want to go to college, you're out here. My nephew is a professional dancer, and people were like, "Oh, what is he gonna do? He's gonna dance the rest of his life? Yeah, he'll be here with Missy in a couple of months." You know?
Right.
Exactly.
And so my sister cultivated that dance, that art.
Shout out to Swag.
Swag, yes, that's my nephew.
Yes.
So what I'd like to see
Killing
is
it
there
out
are kids out here that want to sell, right? But how can we get them to do it in a legal way? How can we promote them doing it legal so that they can cultivate and, grow? do their own thing.
Because as big as your business is and what you guys are doing, you are trailblazers. So there is a young lady sitting out there straddling that fence and don't know whether or not she want to do X, Y, or Z, and can see the two of y'all and say, you know what, I want to do that.
Yep.
Because right now I'm sitting next to 3 business owners. Y'all business owners. They ain't understanding that in this community right now.
Yeah.
You know, they so worried about fake titties and fake asses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That they ain't paying attention to what they already got. You worried about going to get something that don't even got nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Deal with what you already got.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to say to the kids, the youth, if you want to do something in cannabis, it's so many different levels of cannabis. You can be in marketing in cannabis. You can be social media, because the kids love the social media with cannabis. You can be a promoter. You can throw out flyers. You can be a bud tender. You can be an executive. You can manufacture something. You can be work in distribution and travel. You can drive cannabis back and forth. You know? There's so many levels of anything that you're passionate about with cannabis. You can incorporate it.
Because what people fail to understand is the cycles go around like a tire. The same cycles that prohibition went through. It's the same cycles that cannabis is going through.
And cannabis new. It's new.
And some states are kind of frowning on the fact that it's what it is, but cannabis is here to stay. It's not going nowhere. And one thing the government has tied into is the fact that there's a lot of money into this type of practice. And so those states that are sitting there being stubborn and don't want to adhere to what's going on, they eventually are going to basically get ran over because they don't have no choice as to what's going on. And what's going to happen is they're going to be mandated to have these particular laws in place because of the enormous amount of economic growth that has come with this type of lifestyle. And it's big, the same way with alcohol. We've yet to start seeing commercials, and we may never will, based on the fact that tobacco and alcohol have kind of, caused a rift with putting that type of stuff on television. But cannabis is so big right now, and
you don't even need a commercial.
No, you don't.
This is our commercial right now. Thank you.
Literally.
But you can go into commercials. You can be in production. You know,
absolutely.
These type of shows, they need it on networks. They don't have weed shows. They have very limited amounts. And you can create whatever content that you would like to create. We're in the process of doing a show. We're like, well, we can do that. You know, we go cool places. We smoke good cannabis. You know, we want to show people a different light and put it in a different perspective. That it's not just all people trying to get high.
Well, the plug is real.
It's really a lifestyle.
And the resources
it's a lifestyle.
It is.
And we've been living this lifestyle for a long time. And people didn't understand it, and they frowned upon us. We were drug dealers. We were bad. I couldn't, go, and tell, hey, grandma, guess what? We sold that pound for $6,400. We are winning. I couldn't just, explain what we were doing. We were always in the secret, always hiding. But now we have the opportunity to come out and be in front. And there's not too many of us that look like us. We go to
that's the beauty.
Nobody's there that look like us.
That's the beauty of who you guys are. It's like, it's a unique situation amongst women actually moving the crowd in the cannabis community. And that's why we wanted to highlight y'all today on our show to talk about that fact, because a lot of people, like I said, they think Humboldt County, think a whole bunch of white folks with big beards and all of these type of people who have cultivated weed for years, but now have to take a step back to what's going on in the urban communities. And what they tried to do in the beginning is kind of shuffle us up out the way. And what you were talking about earlier about financial literacy, about, okay, you can't necessarily grow weed, but what if you had a building to sell the weed out of?
Exactly.
And so it's so many ways that an individual can get tied into this practice and really prosper and make a nice living by doing this. So that's why we are here today talking about this and celebrating these three ladies, not just
the 2, but the 3, because they all doing big things out here.
Babe, why don't you give the call-in number if anyone wants to call in and talk to them?
Oh, well, the call-in number is 510-563-7819.
All right. That's
Yes.
the call-in number if
That's
you
the
guys want to
call-in
talk
number,
to these
y'all.
ladies, ask questions. You can call in and speak to us.
Yes. Y'all know what it is. We encourage the movement. We celebrate it. And for those of you out there watching and wondering, how in the hell can I be a part of this? Before this hour is over, we will definitely give you the information so that you too can start your own company and bubble like these ladies are.
I think
Straight
before
up.
we go to break, we should just test out the goods. What do
Okay,
y'all
let's
say?
do it. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one day
This the one
out
day.
of all the days,
Out of all the days.
that we encourage this, you know what I'm saying, on air because of what we do with the kids. So we don't want no parents out there
Disclaimer.
saying, oh my God, they're smoking weed.
Yeah.
No, it's not that type of party, but we are enjoying ourselves on this anniversary eve.
Anniversary Eve. Exactly, I like that. The Anniversary Eve.
Anniversary Eve. That's what
Yes.
it's about.
And the fact that our show came on after 420. So, you know, we're going to.
It's only appropriate.
It's only appropriate.
Take
Yes.
off.
Take off. Let's
Take
see.
off.
About to
We're gonna-
spark up that
Life,
peach.
liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, y'all. This is what we
Yes.
do in California
Yes.
from 3 to 4 every Monday. You know what I'm saying? And we just love y'all
Spark
for
it
tuning
up.
in. We appreciate y'all. If y'all want to call in and voice your opinion, y'all already know the number. I just told you, but I'll tell you again. It's 510-563-7819.
All right.
Yes.
Taste test, drum roll.
Uh-oh. Here
We
go.
already know what it tastes like. Fire, 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 fire.
That's what's up.
Fire. Smoke up.
Yes.
It's blazing.
Black-owned businesses, y'all better recognize because they out here.
Yes.
Those of y'all sleeping on these black-owned businesses,
That's right.
tap in. Tap in and really get familiar with us because everybody ain't out
And that
here
was
on no
the-
funny stuff.
Exactly, and that's the thing. Why do people judge stereotypically? You know, like if you smoke, you're a bad. Like what is that about?
What was the difference between cigarettes is what I asked them.
Yes.
What's the difference of a person smoking a cigarette and me smoking a joint and we both going in the same building? What's
Right.
the difference?
Right.
We both smell like smoke.
That's a hell of a
We
analogy.
both smell better.
Yeah,
Right.
so I always people used to always, you know, like when you come in somewhere and they frown up upon you because
Yes.
you smell like weed.
Right.
But to me, the weed smell lingers for a little bit and it's gone. But that cigarette smell,
Oh, my God.
exactly, it's horrible.
Oh my goodness,
It is.
Tobacco.
I smell your cigarette from last week.
Yes.
So,
Tobacco is a whole
it's
nother
just something
understanding.
different.
Very good taste. What is the name? What is it? I
Pink.
taste it.
We call it pink Himalaya.
Okay.
Pink Himalaya.
And the reason why we call it pink Himalaya
I
because
knew a player once from the Himalayas.
You got another one in the building.
Shout out to my folks, Kenny Red, may he rest in peace, but he always used to talk
K-Red.
about a player from the Himalayas.
K-Red.
You know,
Rest
K
in
Red
peace.
may rest in peace.
Rest
That's
in
my
peace,
guy right
Kenny
there.
Red,
Love
Kenny
him,
Red.
love him to death. Man, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
But it's called pink Himalaya. We base it around food.
Okay.
And since it's a pink runt strain,
Okay.
that was only fitting. Like
Yeah.
it's, get that pink sauce.
It has a good taste to it. It's
Right.
like, that's why I said taste test.
And you ain't all coughing and
Yeah, and that's what I don't understand.
That's
The
that
kids
cleanliness.
today, they smoke these backwoods, and I'm like, you can't taste the
No, you can't enjoy
Because they're
it. 'cause
addicted
that
to
right-
the
Tobacco.
tobacco.
Ah.
Yes,
Yes,
they're
it's-
addicted to the
And
tobacco.
Imagine
when
that.
they roll it, they roll more. It's more tobacco than it is weed in there.
Come on, y'all hearing this
No.
lesson right now.
Man.
These is weed connoisseurs, so they telling
And
y'all.
we're gonna have to let Ig tell you. You gotta give it to me so I can take it to Ig.
Okay.
And he can tell us on air what he think.
Don't trip. Y'all late. I'm already on it.
Oh,
We share the love. We want
Yeah.
everybody
We can
to
pass
get
it,
high.
though. We
No
can
doubt,
pass it.
no
Yeah.
doubt.
I love it. She said she gave me a courtesy bag over here.
That's what we talking
I've
about.
been on this since the beginning of the show.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm
you
in
are a
love with y'all.
connoisseur yourself. So
I love what y'all doing. I support it fully.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More of us need to go to school like y'all did
That's what I
about
said.
it. That was a great part. I hated that I couldn't finish. But yeah, a
Well,
lot
they
more
have
youth
college,
need to.
yeah.
They need to learn what they doing instead
Right.
of just smoking it. They don't know what they smoking.
No, they don't.
They need to understand what they smoking.
Right.
And
that's
a lot of us grown folks too.
And
It's
that's
just
where
like
the
eating.
no nonsense, no buffoonery comes in that
Yeah.
because you can enjoy yourself, but at some time you have to be serious and understand what this process is about. And if
Exactly.
you don't, then you losing sight of what's going on. And so that's where we come in at.
So this is what I like to ask on air, because a lot of people don't know the difference between a sativa and an indica. Can you please educate the people on the difference?
Okay.
Please.
A sativa is for more of a creative high, get you up, like a upper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indica is like more of a heavy high to get you mellow. It's not, nowadays, you're not going to be slumped over in the couch. That's what people think. I'm just going to fall asleep
Yeah.
Right.
with the indica. But the indica is a heavier, it's more level, mellow. It's
Mellow.
more mellow and calming and relaxation.
That's
So
right.
one is up and one is down.
Okay.
It's like
Okay.
those pills. You want an upper
Yes.
or you want a downer.
That's
Right.
right.
Sativa,
Indica.
indica. If you want to go in between, hybrid.
Hybrid, right? 'Cause that's if you want to just
If
be
you
here,
and get a
okay.
hybrid. But they also have hybrids that are hybrids, sativa leaning or indica leaning.
Oh.
So, but it is still in the middle.
Got
Right.
it. Got it.
So
Got
y'all
it.
hear this information. This is real information for those of you who are really trying to get into the cannabis business. It's big business.
Yeah.
And if you get into it right and you're doing it like you're supposed to, it can be lucrative. You know what I mean? It could be generational wealth. And that's what we try to promote here at the Unstoppable Network, generational wealth, because a lot of us slipped on it. And as a result, we are seeing our communities go from all black to all white. Literally.
Literally. Literally.
You know? So
Well, y'all,
at the-
we got to go pay some bills
Yes,
around
yes.
here. And we will be back after these messages. Remember that? We'll be right back. Remember? After these messages.
Are you ready to honor the legacy of my brother and hip-hop legend Shock G and make a difference in the community? Show your support for the East Oakland Collective, EOC, by purchasing the new Shock G Humpty t-shirt designed by Shamari Smith. It's available at beatsforhope.com. My brother Shock G was a multi-platinum hip-hop pioneer and producer who was deeply committed to helping the community, culture, and music of his time. His vision for helping humanity was honorable and has inspired people to come together and see to those that need important attention and love. By purchasing the new Shock G Humpty t-shirt, you are supporting the EOC, which helps provide essential services in East Oakland. Together, we can make a difference as we honor Shock G's legacy and support our friends at the EOC. Get your Shock G Humpty t-shirt today.
Welcome to Sweet Fingers, where the flavors of Jamaica come alive. Our talented chefs blend authentic Jamaican ingredients with a touch of love and passion. From tender oxtail stew to flavorful coconut shrimp to our snapper fish, we serve up the best of Jamaican cuisine. Whether you're looking for a taste of Jamaica or an unforgettable dining experience, Sweet Fingers is the place to be. Feel the rhythm, taste the spice, and immerse yourself in the vibrant Jamaican nightlife at our restaurant, where every night becomes a celebration of island flavors and unforgettable experiences. Come and experience the soulful flavors of Jamaica today. Nobody does it like Sweet Fingers, baby.
Swollen Ant Productions.
Watch it, ay, 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 watch it, ay,
feet too. This old school with this tent, you can't see through. I'm mobbing through the streets of the and the flats too. I don't really stop, I hit the horn when I pass through. I ain't got no bases, still loud when I pass through. Gas pack from Cali, double cup of cognac, trap a man deal in the deck. It's all about the profit. Catch me in that Buick Bobby, jamming, smoking on them flowers. Contemplating on my next move, calculated steps, need precision like an army. March nigga step. Keep your tight, tight, nigga. Watch where you stop.
Watch it, ay, 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 watch it, ay.
You better watch your step. 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 Jamming risky it all, pouring Douce like it's Kool-Aid. Toting on the wood, blowing smoke just like a cheap train. Back in '05, it was swishers and them cheap things. I would transform on them red and blue things, but I didn't hoop bang. Then why my shoe man? These bitches on my feet clean, kick like Luke Kane. I'm the truth man. All pressure, no brakes, all gas. If you playing, I catch you. That's your ass. I step you. Yeah, nigga back in this bit like nothing happened. Where I been? Well, let me tell you, on the grind hard, trying to make the shit happen.
Watch it, ay, 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 watch it, ay.
You better watch your step. You better watch your step. You better watch your step. You better watch your step.
Should be coming back on right now. Okay, hey, y'all. You know, being that we are celebrating Black Love, and we have an anniversary coming up tomorrow, we definitely wanted to show y'all some of the stuff that we were able to get as a result of this Black
Specifically
Love.
because we celebrate Black business. One of our friends, she makes packages.
Right.
And in this package, it's a kit. Okay. It's gloves, a flashlight, and a vest for if your car breaks down and you need to fix something or wait or you're outside. It's a kit to keep in your trunk.
Because oftentimes people on the freeway get hit because they weren't seen.
They weren't seen.
So if you got a reflector on and you just keep it in your car like you would keep a bumper jack if you had a flat, you're able to go to that and just put that stuff on and kind of use it in that state of emergency.
Yeah, so this was his gift. We wanted to share that and say thank you. Shout out to Stephanie.
Yeah, she
Thank
did
you,
that.
Stephanie.
Shout out to
That
Steph.
was.
Appreciate that.
And then we wanted to read a card. You want me to read a card?
Yeah.
We had some cards in here. It was a beautiful one. And I don't have my readers on.
Uh-oh.
Here they go.
Okay.
Okay. Just when you thought. Just when you
You
thought.
know, you dealing with the 50 and over club, so we ain't got a problem with it. Straight up, we put glasses on. We ain't got a problem with it.
Exactly.
We in our golden crew. We the golden crew.
You know what I mean?
Okay, we had a lot of cards.
Yes.
We had a lot of cards, and they wasn't empty either, y'all. We had some love.
And then, you know, one thing I wanted to say, right, because I expounded on a conversation with my mother, and it touched a lot of people in the room. And as sitting here on this panel with Black mothers, two of which sons and one of a daughter, don't matter whether it was a boy or a girl, y'all go through a lot just being mothers, period. And I know it ain't Mother's Day, but it's always Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And so as a result of that conversation and then the conversation that ensued after, I'm not gonna go too far in depth about none of that because that's not what this is about, but it's about the acknowledgement of the strength that I saw in that room at that moment. The vulnerability, the true understanding of being a black mother. Like I can't speak from that, but I can speak as being a black son.
Yeah.
And seeing these ladies being touched by my mother, having not even known that she was touching these women, but I left the volume up, and she said some real powerful stuff that generated an emotion out of everybody in the room. We all felt it.
I don't think you guys were there yet.
No, they were the recipients of this.
I thought you were talking about when she was on the mic.
No, I don't think y'all was there for that.
That one,
okay.
No, this was the phone call when you handed me the phone.
Yes.
And so it goes into all what's going on today. I just celebrate the three of y'all with the strength and the vulnerability that y'all show on a daily basis. I'm appreciating it, understanding it, and then seeing all y'all's plights. You through Too Unique, and now them through Illuminati. All of this is big to see that
The
y'all is
evolution,
exactly
evolving.
like y'all didn't stop. Well, we talk about unstoppable all the time. Y'all didn't stop. Y'all kept going. Y'all kept persevering. Despite the obstacles and things that was in y'all way, you took that with a grain of salt and kept it moving.
And guess what? They were unstoppable in the face of no agreement. That's the
Right.
title to my book, shameless plug.
Right.
But in the face of no agreement was y'all didn't have a place to stay. In the face of no agreement was you had to get on a bus and come up here. That's against all odds, y'all kept going.
Yes.
You were unstoppable. And if we had an unstoppable plaque to give you guys, we would give it to y'all.
Definitely.
But we
I
working
feel
on
it.
we working on our
working on
t-shirts
that.
and you know, yes, thank you. Because you guys were
That
definitely
real promotion.
That's what I call unstoppable. Like you didn't let anything stop you. So it's fitting for you to be on our show.
Yeah.
Thank you. Definitely.
And on a
That
day
is an
like
unstoppable
today,
story.
at like I say, anniversary eve, it's just nice to just celebrate this type of energy with people that I've known for a really, really long time.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's the good part, that if you have those people to gravitate to, you do it, because in this world, this day and age, you just never know who you won't see tomorrow.
That's right. That's
You know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's so deep that we are here celebrating this moment and appreciating the both of y'all. And I mean, you know what it is. It's one of them days.
Well, we love you guys, and we really appreciate you. Like
Yes.
you guys really, really, really came through for us, and we appreciate you.
Yeah, that was big. I mean, because a lot of people had already been taken back from what they saw in the backyard.
Yeah.
And then to get the gift bags and then be exposed to
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
That was a whole nother episode.
So everybody, for real.
Yeah.
It was epic.
We took the party to the next level.
Y'all,
Yes.
And
y'all put the 4 in the
experienced
20.
the energy
Right.
of Oakland.
Yes,
from us.
we
Absolutely.
did.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Absolutely.
We were illuminated.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Yes.
So I'm gonna read this card.
Okay.
We have this is from my auntie Brenda in
Yes.
Brandolin. It says, "How to make a happy life together. Care for each other, look out for each other, celebrate together, overcome together, pray together, laugh together, be there for each other, lift each other up, love each other. Congratulations on 1 year of getting it right, you two."
Just like that. It don't
That's
get no
from
better
Auntie
than
Brenda
that.
and Brandolin. We thank you guys, and
Yes.
we love you, love you, love you,
Man,
love you,
because
love you.
Auntie Brenda, she's so spicy.
Yeah, she was at
Yes.
was she at the door by the time they got
Yeah.
there? She was.
Yeah, when y'all walked in, she was still sitting down there at the
Yeah,
table.
she was the queen.
Yes, yes,
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
oh, she was
And
spicy.
shout out to the barbecue, KB's.
Oh,
you
shout
know,
out
he
to
was
the
out there
barbecue.
doing that.
Shout out to Kat and her team for
Yes.
decorating,
Yes.
helping us pull our whole everything together. Thank you,
Absolutely.
thank you, thank you, thank you for that.
And all of you people, family members who flew in and drove from long distances.
My daughter was here. I was just so happy.
Yeah. We appreciate
Marseille
that.
was here.
Yes.
Our kids came in. So
It was a beautiful thing. And then just that aura is like, woo, it's a lot.
Yeah.
You see these people who've meant so much to you in your life, like our lives are books. So you got chapters and paragraphs and even some sentences and just one word on people.
Right, exactly.
That's how it
Seriously. Seriously.
You know what I mean? So to see this array of people in one room and can reflect on so many different emotions as to when you knew these people at various times of your life, that shit is deep.
Yeah.
It's
And
a
then
lot.
and to just pick up where you left off.
Yeah.
That's really true friendship.
But I have to tell people, I'm not 23 no more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I've evolved just like you have.
Yeah.
Only thing I had to do it in the 6x9 cell.
Yeah. Because some people, what he saw is that he came home and they not on the same channel. Some people are on KBLX and some people are on KMEL, and it's a vibration.
Yeah.
No, he saw that quick. He saw it. And so some people you can't meet where they at. Some people you gotta be like, hey,
and keep it moving.
I see you haven't evolved.
No.
You know? And
Pigeons don't fly as high as eagles.
They sure don't.
They can't.
They can't. And
So as
you
you
came
begin
home in
to-
another altitude.
Yes, as you begin to descend, it's no disrespect to the pigeons, but I can't be in no pigeon.
No. They only fly into the liquor store rooftop.
Yes.
That's
so
it.
far. They only can go so far.
Yeah.
They can't sit down.
Causing enough havoc and enough shit on everything underneath them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking
And
about? So it's like, I'm cool.
It's like when you came home like an eagle. You dropping down like,
Right.
damn, you a pigeon still. Exactly. Like, for real?
Run, literally.
Yeah.
I equate it to this. Y'all are familiar with a hamster.
Yeah.
Running on a treadmill.
Oh, yeah.
He never moves.
Yeah.
But he is running
He
at the
running.
speed of light.
Exactly.
He running at the speed of light, but he ain't went nowhere.
And you
Oh,
can't tell
absolutely.
him he's not going nowhere. Exactly. Fast. That's going nowhere
Yeah.
fast.
Determined to get there though.
Yes.
And never get there.
Yes.
Like,
Get off that hamster wheel. It's so many people. Like, let's talk about that.
Man.
For real. That is a conversation. You know, we grow up with people, we see people, and we feel like we owe them an allegiance or we owe them because we've been knowing them for so long. But some people come into your life for a reason and a season.
Yes.
Some
can't
people
take
come.
them along for the whole ride.
They can't go.
They can't go.
That's why I
down.
made the equation. That's why I made the analogy
They not
about
ready.
the book.
They not ready. They
got
can't
it.
go. We have these conversations all the time.
Yes.
It's like certain things and people can't go.
No.
It just can't. You gotta leave it where it's at.
Yeah, but it's part of the growth. It's part of the evolution. So seeing y'all today with these businesses and making power moves like this, that's a whole nother evolution of where people
Speaking
is
of
trying
power
to go.
moves, can we please get the flyer up? And I actually was gonna read it from there, but I do not have it, so I'm gonna have to read it from my phone.
Oh,
But you
about
can
the
tell me when it's
27th.
up, huh?
About
It's
the
up.
gala.
Yes. No, it's a women's summit that I'm
Yes.
speaking at. I'll be speaking in a breakout room, and I will also have a booth for my breast cancer foundation, the Sharon Randolph Foundation. So I do non-surgical hair replacement for a living, but my program is a hair replacement program for women who lose hair due to chemotherapy. So I do that, and I have a food program where I feed cancer patients. Yes.
We need to incorporate that olive oil into that.
Yes, well, you guys
a
need to
lot
get
of
with me on
cancer
my hair
patients
products.
cannot,
We need to put
smoke,
some
but
cannabis.
They do need to have their cannabinoids.
Yep.
That's big.
Yep.
Yes,
So we
so-
need to talk about that. That's really good. That's some good stuff. Okay, here we are. I'm gonna
Y'all
have to
see
read
it
this.
happening right here in front of your face, and we kind of doing things like the Chinese do. We just shaking hands and making real business moves.
Okay, here we go. I got it up. I got it. It is the Women in the NAACP branch. I am actually a committee member of the Women Who Win, and this is called the Total You Women's Health Forum. We will have breakout sessions. This is Saturday, the 27th of April, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have some wonderful speakers. Again, yours truly, myself, will be speaking. I will be with Shanika Marty. She and I will. She's a parent advocate. And look, Sugar T was also gonna be there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Sugar
Old
T.
school. Much respect.
So It's sugar tea. I can't really read this, y'all.
Is
Help me
Dolores
out.
gonna be there?
Dolores Thompson will
Yes.
definitely be
Can't
there. She
forget
is the
Miss
host.
Dolores Thompson.
Dolores Thompson is the host.
Absolutely.
And yeah, it's gonna be really, really, really
Let me
good.
see who you got on here.
Come on.
Okay, well,
Go ahead.
I see her. And Mr. Jerome Lawrence, Shamika Marty, moi, and Dr. Insir Mathis, and
yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Dr.
It's
Rayo Sims.
Yep.
Those are all the speaker panelists on that particular day. That's
It's gonna be it's from 9 to 2 p.m. You ladies are welcome to come out too.
Thank you.
Yes, they're gonna be doing this again with Genentex. Is that the lab? The lab. Am I saying it right?
Okay.
But anyway, they're sponsoring them, and they want to take this on the road. So definitely, I would like to get you guys in that because cannabis is definitely.
Cancer,
My mother died. The Sharon Randolph is in memory of my mother, and she did smoke medical cannabis, and it was good. It kept her alive about 6 months. It did.
Living well.
Yep, it did. It kept her alive, and so
And
I
it
believe
soothed her pains and things of that nature. So that was a blessing.
Yeah,
and
because
with you know, like you don't
blessing.
have to smoke it. You can like have Chef Yolanda prepare
No
doubt.
salad
Yes.
with some olive oil.
I can't wait till me and Lavelle get some money to pay you.
Exactly.
Because I'm gonna be like,
you can use the
call you
topicals, you know, and put it on your aches and pains. And
Yes.
rub it on
Absolutely.
your soreness. You know,
Yes.
so cannabis goes a long way. You just don't smoke it. Like I said,
And
it's a
it's-
lifestyle. It's
And
something
the
that you really
evolution
need
of
in your
everything,
life.
the evolution of everything that you guys are talking about, it's just crazy to fathom how far it's come. Because who would have ever thought that this stuff that we smoke could do all of this for a person's body and really help them? That's a lot.
But the thing is, for me, is this was a lifestyle for us all of our lives. We just didn't know.
Exactly.
And couldn't
The
tell.
smell. We've been smelling this all of our life.
Absolutely.
Now we can identify what it is. As you get older, you learn, you ask questions, or you go figure it out. Yeah.
Exactly.
Then you go, let's drive up to the hills. You that familiar smell? You've been smelling. It's not just a zoo up there.
Right.
It's been this cannabis this
the
whole time.
We thinking it was a
Yeah.
That's what they called it.
That's the
skunk
thing
weed.
is, they've come off the hill and come down because it could go be in warehouses and you growing inside now.
And
so
who
that's
would've
the
thought?
evolution of it all.
Who
But
would've thought?
like you heard me say, I've been around it all my life.
Right.
And I just turned 52.
Yeah.
So that's a long time.
Right.
It's just it's just now becoming legal.
Yes.
So just imagine what it's
50
going to be
years from now.
in 50 years from
Yes,
now.
but
You
that's
know
why
what I mean?
that's why I use the example of
Of
prohibition.
alcohol,
We're at the beginning stages of this.
Exactly.
Same way I tell people to invest in electricity as far as through the gas stations, because in a minute, what they trying to do is figure out how much they can get electricity into them cars to where it's rapid. It's happening fast, equivalent to the same time that we go to a gas station and put gas in and leave. That's about to happen.
That's the future.
And a lot of people, might necessarily see that money, but if you invest in it, what it entails is like Coca-Cola was in the 19th century, coming in and people saying, "Oh, soda pop, this is what we doing now," but they bought into it, and look where Coca-Cola is today.
Yeah.
So it may not necessarily
get some
touch
shares.
us.
Well, what we want to provide, like you said, was generational wealth. Right?
Yes.
This is a family business. So
Yeah.
my sons are a part of this
Beautiful.
business.
Beautiful.
I want them to be educators. My son is working in dispensary Element 7 that I am affiliated with.
That's
because of
right.
This equity program.
Yes.
And I want him to be knowledgeable about cannabis.
Have
He's
to be.
teaching everyone about cannabis and the different brands and what you have to sell. And he's seeing how it comes in different, the marketing and the branding and the money and the promotions. And he's like, Mom, we need to do this. Mom, we need to do that. And I need to listen to the youth because they are the future.
Absolutely.
And I'm doing this not for me. I'm doing this for our sons.
Yeah, because it's the
that's
generational.
the generational wealth. The Millers and the Heinekens and
the
their
kids,
kids, they're not worried about making no money.
And they were
and
taught,
that's what I
and
want
they
for
were
my
taught
sons.
how to do it. So that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother lane.
Doing nothing, and that's what I want for my sons too.
Understood.
And my grandkids, my great grandkids.
Okay.
You know, I'm honored to say that my great grandmother is about to be 99 years old.
God bless her.
So that my grandmother is going to be 99 years old, and
God
that
bless
is
her.
like a blessing.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to spending Mother's Day with her.
Yes.
To honor her, and I can finally say, Grandma, look at me now.
Yeah.
Look at me now, Grandma.
Right.
I am legal.
Right.
I am legal.
That's what I'm talking about. So look, let me ask y'all this. Where can we find y'all on the various outlets in terms of Facebook, Instagram? Where are you guys at? Where you can be?
How can they get to you?
Get to you.
We're on there. We're not as active because we're so busy.
Okay,
But,
so are you on LinkedIn, where a business account where folks can tap in?
You can tap in Facebook.
Okay.
Yolanda Shavies.
Got you.
Instagram.
Illumina XYZ.
Okay.
ILUMINA.
Illumina.
Is that your page on Facebook?
Illumina, yes.
Okay.
And
It's
Instagram. .xyz for
Why did I say
Instagram.
Illuminati? I was on some
Illumina.
extra
That's
shit.
what everybody thinks.
Thanks,
Yeah.
you know.
Let
It's
them
okay.
think that.
We're trying to
Right.
enlighten.
Right, let them
We're enlightening.
Right.
people. It's with an I.
Okay, well that's a good look
ILUMINA,
because
yes.
sounds active, and as my wife said earlier, I see a business partnership happening with us and what we do with Guide Ride, giving youth direction everywhere, redirecting youth direction everywhere. That's what we do. We serve these young babies out here to deter them from ending up how I did, spending 28 years in prison, as well as addressing their mental health issues, anger issues. We specialize in this practice of helping these babies come up out of these situations so that with the guidelines that are in place in these elementary schools that my wife will tell you about in a second, if your child is going through these different things that we just talked about, through these various resources that she's going to explain, can't go wrong.
Yeah, a lot of children have been affected by the war on drugs. My kids have been affected by the war on drugs, and that's like so many problems that it creates. It's like a trickle-down moment. One little thing happened, your father goes to prison, and then where's your income, your livelihood is coming from? So you have to go and do this and trying to survive for yourself. And the house that you used to live in, you no longer live in. You know, like the things that you was accustomed to in your lifestyle is taken away from you. So now what do you have to do? You have to find your own way around there. And it's hard. I'm thankful that, you know, we have an opportunity and a space to give them, but so many others don't, and they fall down this path and they go to jail and they're in prison for so many years.
No doubt.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's where we come in at. The kids are traumatized, and they're being raised by parents who are traumatized. And so instead of them getting the help that they need, they get suspended from school. They get labeled as bad kids. And then that label follows them from you know, junior high to high school. Also, the No Child Left Behind. You guys remember Bill Clinton's No Child Left Behind? That bill needs to be erased because what's happening now is you have kids who are illiterate. They're passing them along. And so by the time they get out of high school, they don't know how to spell application, write application, let alone fill it out.
Like shuffling cows.
Yes, that's exactly.
That's what they're doing.
Yes.
And that's what they're doing to our kids.
Yes.
Our kids, though.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It's a cycle.
It's a cycle.
And I've told this story on several of our podcasts before, but I literally was working at an elementary school, and I sat in there with two psychiatrists, a grandmother, her two grandkids who were 4th grade and 3rd grade, and the principal and begin to hear the same verbiage that I heard 3 months prior when I was going through my psychiatric evaluation of getting out of prison and getting prepared to go to the board so that I could be found suitable to come out here. So to hear that and then to go out here and see what they are doing, this prison to pipeline thing is real. These babies are being subjected to things that they have no clue of, like lab rats.
Yeah.
Just based on the fact that they passing people through these different grades and setting them up in systematic situations that they know they're going to fail in.
Well, it is like lab rats because what they do is they try to promote you to put your kids on Ritalin and things of that nature when really they don't want to test your kids because it costs the school district $12,000 to test each kid.
Imagine that.
So where we come in at is we're like trying to capture K through 6 because the earlier you get these kids, the help they need, the better off. You can't get them an IEP in the 12th grade. Like, it's too late.
It's too late.
Yeah, they need an IEP in elementary. They need to be on a 504 behavioral plan if that's the case. Then 504 behavioral plan is for kids who have been exposed to gun violence, you know, in the hood. Nobody thinks about these kids that see this. They're expected to go to school and perform like regular kids coming from the Oakland Hills, and not so. They can't do it. So
with that trauma,
that's where what we do. We work with the parent and educating them to get the kids the help they need immediately. Right. That way these IEPs can follow them. How do I know? Please ask me. I got my daughter an IEP. Hers was behavioral, meaning she couldn't sit down. Her focus was off. And so once she got her IEP, that was in 4th grade, right? She used to get out of her seat. After she got her IEP, then she was able to take the attendance to the office. They had to work with her. Yes. But they was trying to get me to put her on medication. I was like, absolutely not. I'm not putting my daughter on medication. So moving forward, my daughter is a graduate of University of Missouri. She has her bachelor's degree in journalism. So how did that happen? It followed her. Her IEP followed her to Missouri.
Shout out to Jalen Murray.
Yes.
She out there
It followed her.
right
So
now.
if you get these kids the help they need, we were talking to someone that does an intake for prisoners when they're changed, and she said that 50% of the men that are coming in are dyslexic.
Imagine that.
So imagine that.
That's a high percentage.
That's hecka high.
Right. And on that
Take
note,
us home, baby.
And on that note, I hope you enjoyed this hour because we truly enjoyed it with you two ladies.
Yes,
thank you
it
for
goes by
coming.
so fast when you
Yes,
got
thank you for coming in today. We definitely appreciate it.
Thank you.
God bless y'all. Want to say happy birthday to the White. You know what I mean? Got to represent for the White Outcast.
Yes, shout out to White Out.
Shout out. Happy birthday, boy. Enjoy it.
Yes.
And on that note, we will see y'all.
And happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And on that note, we'll catch y'all next Monday.
All right, y'all.